Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard work.
And he's decided to go for it. Now it's Batistuta. And it's lofted through here. Beckham cuts out the pass. Played out wide. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. Pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating.
There's the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. This is Batistuta. And the finish! Goal! Argentina! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That is good strength. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Rice, and that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nuno Mendes. And it's Beckham. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And it's Ibrahimovic. Tries a measured ball. Gabriel can get it clear. And we have our very first corner. Zanetti tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Howson makes the interception. Timber. For Xavi Alonso. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with Olise! Oh, crossbar! Oh, what has happened here? And that is out of play. Succumbs to the pressure. Beckham. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's found the way through! He is just caressing the ball. Quick look, then plays it in. And that is well cleared. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neatly clipped into space. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Beckham.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 20.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number 11, Mbappe.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, well played, well played. Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Argentina, number 23.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 18, Olise. Number 14, Batistuta.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got away. Mohamed Salah going face to face with his great rival.
Number 21,
Mohamed Salah!
Substitutions taking
Oh, it
place.
looked like 3-0 for sure.
Mohamed Salah is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Nicely weighted ball. Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. Great ball if he can get there. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, quality.
There will be
It's
5 minutes added time.
No, he's missed it. Nuno Mendes. Donatoni. 5 minutes to add.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Akanji. This is a promising build-up. Kochu. Looking for the run. And this is Ibrahim. He's having a shot! And a neat finish. They're back within reach. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. And that is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Basten. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Van Basten. Well, that's well seen too. Beckham. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Shevchenko, nicely spread. Koeman makes the interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. Shevchenko. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Adams gets it away. Kökçü. And this is Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Now it's Messi. Beckham. And it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. Now it's Van Basten. No, he's not going to get any further than that. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko finds himself offside. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
There will be
Shevchenko.
1 minute added time.
Timber. Kökçü. And it's Timber. That's rather hopeful. The referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Beckham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Timber. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Driving on and making good progress. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball, and he is dashing away. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to break through. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23, Beckham. Number 6, Messi. Number 18, Ibrahimovic.
Schneider.
Coming on the field, number 10, Donadoni. Number 8,
That looks a decent ball. That was vital.
Didier Drogba.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Donadoni. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Xavi Alonso.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Shoots! And that's a good finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Barcelona.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Chance, surely!
Number 3.
And now they can clear their lines.
Coming on the field is
4 added minutes on the board. It's a searching pass.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Rosario have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with...
He's having a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Núñez certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Out, and this is Shevchenko. Taken back almost at once. Might be... Can he finish? There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Beckham. And it's Kukçu. It's a searching pass. He's beaten the last, takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Counts.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Counts. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! De Jong goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Timber. Wan-Bissaka. Rosario are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. De Jong! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Rosario really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
He's shifting through the gears here. Forlan crosses. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Timber. That's Beckham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Royce. Now it's Forlan. Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please
Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary.
On the evidence
today.
of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
The second period is on the way.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Right, Shevchenko. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's being urged to shoot. He's cut it out. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. De Jong. Some resolute defending there. And it's Shevchenko. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And that could set him on his way. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. De Jong. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rijkaard. 75 minutes played. Right, Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, good ball. Chiellini attempts a clearance. Oh, good spread.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Aimed beyond the defence. That was good alertness.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. But they've got it again. And here's Raul. Ibrahimovic. Garcia breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And time is up. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So that's got things underway. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is good alertness. Beckham stood his ground strongly. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is count! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Beckham. Kukçu. And it's Count. That's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Look at the shot! Goal! Barcelona! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Could move up a gear here. Toure calmly anticipates. Now he's off and running. That's a little off target. Hakimi tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. It's Ibrahimovic! And no mistake. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mateus, Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Coman! It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And that is the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So straight into the second half. Now it's Drogba. Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. He's shifting through the gears here. And he can thump it away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Count scooting forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In by Count.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitutions taking place. The attendance
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Drogba.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Time and again they are repelled. Kokchu. Looking for a runner. And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Batistuta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that'll be a goal kick.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Dirk Kuyt. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Raúl.
Half an hour gone in the second half. There's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure. This is a promising build-up. Mateus. Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Drogba, and he's found a way past. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Oh, greatly! And he hits the net. They are playing them off the park. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Wan-Bissaka. Toure cuts it out.
Coming on the field is
Mateus
number 9.
tries to pass it through. Raúl.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And the shot's on here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Batistuta might just make this. Griezmann. And he's had it nicked away. Raúl. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's
And a quick reminder
remorselessness,
today to please take
ruthlessness,
all the other bins
relentlessness.
located by the entrance gates.
Drogba
Thank
picking
you
up the
very
Man of the
much for
Match
your
award,
cooperation.
and no surprise there. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, and thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable ever scored in any European final.
Can he finish? And it's a goal! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, chance for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's having a pop! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Now it's Count, and here's Ibrahimovic. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bale. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. O'Reilly knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Del Piero. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Drogba. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Count. Chiellini cuts it out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Drogba! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, good climb! And again! And one more try! Oh, it's hit the post! And that is well cleared. João Pedro looking to add to his goal. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. That's a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Chiellini makes the interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Count. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Count. And he's had a shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Wan-Bissaka. Oh, no joy this time. Wan-Bissaka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No foul, says the referee. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, played through for the wide man. That is lovely. João Pedro stood his ground strong. And a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Dirk Kuyt. Number 3, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 11, Raul. Number 9, Akanji.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Donatoni. Looking for options for movement.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Donatoni. That's really nicely played. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Oh, good effort! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Making their way home on public transportation.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
What a frustration.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Van der Vaart. And he plays one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Couch. Ibrahimovic. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Timber gets across and deals with it. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, caution is dominating.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries a deft little ball. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Neymar. Van der Vaart. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Beckham. And it's Kukçu. And here's Neymar. And he's being shifted off it.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Akanji. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Couch. Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van der Vaart did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he get on the end of this? Akanji. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello everybody, and
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, he's all alone! And the shots! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this...
Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
Shoot! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Looking for options for movement. On the through ball. Plenty to aim at here. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And this is Neymar. Van der Vaart. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's managed to get rid.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? A heavy challenge. Ibrahimovic had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
This is a promising build-up. Kaut. Lovely pass, but can he get there? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, there's no doubt that
It's Ibrahimovic! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
that could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Kaut.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, Raul. Substitution.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard. Stood up well to him there. Kimmich. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Ibrahimovic, looking for the run. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Plays the ball back.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shoots! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20.
A lot hinges on this one.
Coming on to replace him is number 13, Sergio Girassi. Substitutions taking place.
And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
And that'll be the end of that. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Oh, it's played into the area. Van Dijk with the clearance. That's an excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal franchise. Bullish header! Costa Curta gets it clear. Kokchu. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Gerrard. That has been cut short. This is a promising build-up. Messi. He's one-on-one, surely! Can he finish? Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Barcelona have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's put paid to the danger. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Beckham.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Kokchu. Ibrahimovic. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Totti. And here's Eto'o. Pitches it off him. Kokchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Roll! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1. It's Ibrahimovic! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Well, nicely intercepted. Ibrahimovic. He has a roll! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's had it taken off him. Timber. And it's Chiellini. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the keeper's given it away. Aims beyond the defence. And he's running through. Chance! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Messi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Great chance! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, all I can say...
And a chance!
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Ronaldinho. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Timber. Kukçu. Now it's Girassi. That is a crunching tackle.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Eto'o. He's picked his way through. Looking for a runner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's a searching pass, and he's intervened well there. 5 minutes to add. And here's Ibrahimovic. Timber has the space to scheme. And that has earned a reprieve. Real chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that is as much as we have time for. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of...